Hi guys, it's Kirsten here with Creations for Cures, and we are going to be making 3D hand drawings today. Now, if you don't know what 3D is, it technically stands for three-dimensional, which means that it has length, width, and height. In other words, it's got depth to it. So think about a piece of paper, and when you draw on the piece of paper, you're just seeing a two-dimensional image. But three-dimensional would mean that, like I said, it's got depth. So we've got this stone here. You can see, you can touch it, you can grab it. There's multiple sides. Also, like a bottle of lotion. You just can grab it, which means that it's 3D, kind of like in your face. So the end result of what we're making, I actually did this the other day, is going to look like this. So as you can see, this image is just on a piece of paper, but if you turn it, it looks like it's popping out at you. So that's what we're going to make today. So things that you need are a piece of paper, a pencil. I'm using a mechanical pencil because I think that's easiest, but you can just use a regular old pencil like this. A marker or a Sharpie. Mine is fine tipped, really, really skinny tip there. So we're going to go with that today. A regular marker works fine. And colored pencils, as well as a ruler. So to get started, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to trace our hands. So I'm just going to take my ring off, place my hand on the paper, and start drawing. Now don't be intimidated by this process. It looks a little involved, but I promise you that anyone can do it. All right. Hand drawn. So you're going to have, sorry, my light's a little crazy. You're going to have something like this. Now, the whole idea of drawing our hands is because this month's theme is motivation. So we are kind of tackling the idea of taking matters into your own hands. A little play on that. So the next step is to draw straight lines across the paper, but we're going to skip over the parts where you see your finger. So we're going to draw a straight line across, but we're going to skip over the finger. Now, the closer you do this together, the cooler it's going to look in the end. Now, in terms of motivation, motivation is technically kind of like what gets you to complete a task or to do something. So, what I like to think about is, you know, a lot of times people are motivated by other people or, you know, a song or something like that. But what we want to tap into this week is motivating yourself. So, in case you didn't know it, you have the strength within you to motivate yourself or to motivate others. So the whole concept of taking matters into your own hands is kind of where we're going with this week. All right, so I've got about a couple more lines to go. I'm going to kind of show you the process as we move along. So this is what I've done so far. Now the next step is going to be to trace over the pencil lines with your marker. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Now, while we're doing this project, I want you to think about when you see your hands, when you look at your hands, what do you see? Do you just see, your fingers or maybe the lines on your hands? Or do you see potentially what you do with your hands? So maybe think about, are your hands strong or are they really gentle? Like, do you use them to pet your animals or, pick up big rocks or sticks or maybe play sports or play the piano? Think about what your hands really do for you every day. I mean, right now, I'm actually using my hands to draw and to draw these lines, and that's what's going to get the end result here. Right, just a couple more lines to go. Now, in terms of motivation, I know it's the weekend. I'm doing this a little bit early so we can make art with you on Monday, and I like to stay motivated on the weekends to go outside. So my motivation today is going to be I want to go play in the sunshine. It's sunny out in Portland, which it normally isn't during this time of year. So I'm going to take the opportunity to motivate myself to go for a nice long walk. I live in a really pretty area, have a nice path to walk on. So that's going to be my task for the day. Okay, so you can see now I've started to draw those lines with marker. The next step is going to be these curved lines here. So we're going to connect the straight lines with just a curved line over and over again. This is going to help us create that 3D or kind of like pop out at you effect. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep using my marker so I don't have to trace. Now let's go ahead and think about when the last time was you motivated yourself to do something. And were you, once you got that job done, what did you think? Were you proud of yourself? Were you, tired or maybe excited? How did that, kind of getting up and motivating yourself, how did that make you feel? I know I always feel proud of myself when I do something that I might not normally want to do. Like earlier today, I did the laundry, and that's a task that normally I don't love to do, but I know that I have to do it. And the second that I got it done, I felt really good about myself. So motivation is a really great thing and helps us kind of tackle all those obstacles. All right, so my curved lines are done, and they look like this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start coloring them in with my colored pencils. I'm going to go in kind of like a rainbow pattern. And you're just going to color line by line, so make sure that you're separating the lines. Again, it's just going to help you with that kind of 3D effect that we're going for. I'm going fast, so this won't be my best coloring job, so don't judge me when I'm done with it. So maybe let's think about a time when you were having trouble getting motivated to do something. Now, that could maybe mean, let's go ahead and say you didn't want to put your toys away when you were done playing. But, you maybe sat around for a couple minutes and thought about it, And then you got up and you put your toys away, and then you looked around and you realized that your room was really clean and it made you feel really good and really calm and accomplished, and you had room to, you know, maybe get another toy out or do another activity. And then I bet you your parents said that they were proud of you, or they maybe said thank you. And just think about how maybe that act of motivating yourself to do something, how that made you feel, and maybe how it made someone else feel. Like I said, your parents were probably proud of you. All right, this rainbow is looking really cool. I'm really excited to show you guys. Just a few more colors, and then I feel ready. No, I said it's a sunny day here in Portland, Oregon. So I know you can't answer this, but what is the weather like outside? Maybe you haven't gone outside yet today where you are because we're all, you know, being safe and being home in our houses. But why don't you go ahead and take a peek outside and see what the weather's like? Maybe if it's a nice day, you can head outside after this. Hopefully one day soon we can all make art together in person. Can't wait to do that again. Oh, this is looking so cool. I like the rainbow. Last time I went for kind of a cool colored look, and I made my lines really thick. And it did look a little 3D, but this I think is working a lot better. I put my lines closer together, and the rainbow is just making me really happy. So remember, every time you're creating, think about how your project is making you feel. Are you excited about it? Are you maybe nervous at how it's going to turn out in the end? Or, you know, are you, worried that you're not doing a good job? And I just want to tell you that there is no wrong way to be creative or to make art. Everyone is an artist. So just trust me when I say that you can make great things. All right. So as you can see, I've got this cool rainbow effect going, and look at the fingers. They look like they're popping off the page. Oh my goodness. Well, I cannot wait to finish this project, and I'll put some pictures of it too. Sorry for that loud noise. A motorcycle just ran by. But thank you guys so much for coming to the Creations for Cures YouTube channel, for creating art with us. You can follow us on Instagram at Creations for Cures and on Facebook. We also have a website that we upload some of these projects to as well, so you can kind of scroll through past projects. And I can't wait to do art with you again next time. Have a great day. Thanks, guys. Bye.